Today we're having a look at the BMW R1200GS. This has been around since the 80s and it's the iconic bike that started off the adventure craze. This particular machine is a brand new 2016 model. It's the latest evolution of the phenomenon. ABS Brembo brakes. There is the later 125 horsepower engine. It's got an options list about 20 pages long. Let's just take it out for a ride and see what the adventure bike. So here we are on this beautiful spring morning on the legendary BMW R1200GS. This bike has been around in one form or another for years, donkey's years, longer than me probably. It was the iconic and original adventure bike. It's the one that started it all off basically. The riding position on these, you're very upright, got a nice wide seat, bars are very wide indeed, I do have to say. As I may have told you before, I've got a 29 inside leg and it's quite a bit for me to actually get my leg over the saddle on any of these things. And on this particular bike, when you've got the aluminium panniers and that on it, I find it very hard, but once you're on, it's no problem. I don't know how I'd cope going over the rough stuff on one, but that's another story. Despite the for want of a better expression, bulk of this bike, it does feel quite light and very nimble. You can hustle it around. Looking down at the dashboard and cockpit, it is quite bunched up, and I have noticed this with some BMWs, and on the K1600 the speedo is quite difficult to see unless you've got 20/20 vision, but it's all there. You've got the LCD display, you can read the mileage, it's got many functions on it. And of course with the BMW you do get a massive options list, so the world really is your oyster. Brakes on this are sublime. I can't find a bad word to say about the brakes in all honesty. For an adventure style bike, even the forks don't dive terribly. How apt if somebody pulls out on us. Even the forks don't dive terribly badly. But naturally they're ABS, Brembo calipers on them. Yeah, very good. Well done BMW on that front. From 2013 on, when they upped the power of the engine and modified it slightly, it is an improvement over the older one. As I say, this word character is going to keep coming up when we ride BMW boxers. Such a tall bike, it's very easy to control at low speed. Very easy, no problems. You can nip in and out of the traffic, and when you're filtering, the only downside is the bars are quite wide, but they are high, so in fairness, when you do get rolling and the revs get up, the old boxer engine does smooth out a little bit. And it has got plenty of torque. I mean, for the style of bike, it's ample in all honesty. Before that, it's my personal opinion that a number of people do buy a BMW for the brand, for the badge. They do. In years past, they had the reputation for toughness and durability. I do believe that reputation has become a little bit tarnished more in recent years, but BMW dealers are good. They're very quick to react. and I've never really heard many complaints about the service you get, so at least you've got the backup if you do have any problems. It always makes me smile with these boxer engines when you're stationary, and even when you're going along, to be honest. You give them that rev and the whole bike lunges to the left. It's like the bike's fighting with you. It's character, it's character. So, the BMW R1200GS. This is a better bike than what it's ever been. It feels lighter, nimbler, engine's better. It's stacked out with all the toys you could ever want, although this does come at a premium. But sadly, because of the character, it's not a bike that I would personally buy. I can understand why millions of people worldwide do, but for me it's just the boxer engine is outdated now. There are other things out there. Anyway, I hope I've not upset too many of you BMW owners, but thanks for watching, have fun, and let's be careful out there.